The idea is that Sarai Menu, she was so modest. She understood 3 men came to my house. What am I going to do? There's 3 men, there's my husband. I'm going to come out in front of them. That's chosr, that's not tzanua. Yeah? She's in the tent. She's busy in the tent. And the angels wanted him to recognize, wow, my wife is so modest, she's a tzaddiket. Let me ask you a question. How old is Abraham Avinu at this time?
100.
He's 99 years old. Sarai is 89 years old. You've been living together 70 years plus. Who cares? What are you going to add to his relationship? Oh, my wife is modest. Why? He should love her more. She should be dear in his eyes. Deer. 70 years, dear. Everyone's a deer. What is this? What the lesson we learn is Shalom Bayit never stops. Shalom Bayit never stops. You could be married 3 years, you could be married 10 years, you could be married 30 years. Shalom Bayit never stops. They want Abraham to love Sarah even more. They want Sarah to love Abraham even more. You're 99 years old. What's wrong? What's going on over here? The answer is that they want Abraham to pay attention. Wow, look at what a good wife I have. She's taking care of my guests. She's so modest. She's not out and about in front of everyone. I'm the luckiest man in the world. And this is what lesson we have to take for ourselves. That what? That we too are lucky, and the wives are lucky. And if this is our perspective, we're going to treat each other dearly, with compassion, with love. Then the Shalom Bayit is going to be elevated, and it's never too much Shalom Bayit. That's how it has to be. That we have to work always. Kol yemei hayenu, to what? To be happy in our marriages 80 years down the line, 90 years down the line. Yes, and not to say, Chai, it's okay, what's the big deal? We're already used to each other. So normal. No. Abraham Avinu is married 70 years plus. Angels want him to love his wife even more. How much more so we? Right? How much more so we? I'll tell you one more thing that I heard. What is the most destructive character trait in a marriage? The most destructive?
Ego.
Close. It's connected to what I'm saying. Ego is very destructive. It's called self-centeredness, which is very correlated with ego. Self-centeredness means it's all about me, what I'm going to gain, what I'm going to have, right? That's the most destructive character trait you can have in a marriage. It's to be. Abraham Avinu was all about being other-centered. Sarah Imenu was all about being other-centered. That means their love was the highest of the high. And still the angels are trying to make shalom. The lesson? There's never too much shalom. Never take the shalom for granted. You have to pray for shalom. Or say shalom aleinu, to make sure that you're living the right way as a husband. To make sure that as the wife, she's doing her end, she's taking care of her end of the deal. To make sure there's shalom, there's fondness, that the temperature in the marriage is very good, it's very comfortable. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu should bless us to have good children, to have shalom. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Amen.